Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Ainfluencer podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, if you're listening to this deep dive, I'm guessing you're looking for a good alternative to Grin for all your influencer marketing needs.
You got it.
And we understand completely. You know, maybe you're hitting those pricing walls with Grin, or maybe it's just not quite meeting your needs anymore.
Yeah, definitely a lot of brands feeling that way.
Exactly. Well, you've come to the right place. Because in this deep dive, we're diving deep, as the name implies, into some seriously impressive alternatives.
That's exciting.
It is, and we're going to start with a platform that's been creating a real buzz lately. Ainfluencer.
Ainfluencer?
Yeah, Ainfluencer. And let me tell you, after poring over articles and reviews and all the fine prints, I got to say, I'm pretty pumped about what we found.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot to be excited about.
There is, and Ainfluencer seems to be tackling a lot of those pain points that brands have with other platforms, like the pricing concerns we mentioned with Grin. Right. I mean, where do we even start with this? A completely free platform, AI-powered features that sound like they're straight out of science fiction, and a huge focus on transparency and security.
It almost sounds too good to be true.
Right.
Well, let's break it all down.
Yeah, let's unpack it.
What really jumps out at me right off the bat is influencers' commitment to being 100% free.
Yeah.
Not just a free trial. We're talking free forever for both brands and influencers.
Wow.
That's a pretty bold move in an industry where everybody seems to be charging an arm and a leg these days.
You can say that again. I was definitely skeptical at first. You know, how can a platform with all these advanced features be completely free? But the more we dug into their business model, the more it actually started to make sense.
Right.
So they generate revenue by taking a 20% cut from influencer payments.
Oh, I see.
Which means they only profit when a collaboration is actually successful.
Smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really aligns their incentives perfectly with both brands and influencers.
Absolutely. It's a model that puts collaboration and mutual success first. And it takes away that huge barrier to entry that, a lot of smaller brands face.
Huge.
Allowing them to actually, experiment with influencer marketing without breaking the bank.
Yeah. And speaking of breaking barriers, let's talk about Ainfluencer's AI-powered matching system.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It's designed to connect brands with the perfect influencers based on niche demographics, engagement metrics, you name it.
It's pretty incredible.
They've got a network of over 1 million influencers on Instagram and TikTok, and thousands more are joining every single month.
That's a lot of influencers.
It's a massive pool of potential collaborators. But, I got to ask, AI can only take you so far, I know. How can a machine truly understand those little nuances of brand identity and influencer personality? That's something I've always sort of struggled with on other platforms.
Yeah, that's a great point, and it's a valid concern, but Influencer actually addresses that head-on by prioritizing transparency.
Okay, how so?
So brands actually get access to detailed information about an influencer's past collaborations. What other brands they've worked with, the content they've created, and most importantly, the reviews they've received from other brands.
Interesting.
So it's all about building trust, giving brands the confidence to make decisions based on real data.
So it's kind of like a public rating system for influencers.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. It holds everyone accountable and creates a more transparent environment overall.
Definitely.
But what about security? We all know there are risks involved with influencer marketing, especially when payments are involved.
For sure.
How does Ainfluencer handle that?
So they've implemented a really secure escrow system.
Okay.
So when a brand and an influencer agree on a collaboration, the funds are held in escrow by influencer until the influencer actually delivers the content.
That makes a lot of sense.
This protects both parties and ensures a smooth, secure, trustworthy transaction.
Yeah.
It's a level of security that you honestly don't always see on other platforms, especially free ones.
I was going to say, yeah, that's pretty impressive for a free platform.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, influencers is sounding pretty incredible.
It's really shaking things up.
Yeah, but let's be real, every platform has its strengths and weaknesses.
True.
So before we get too carried away, let's shift gears for a moment and take a look at some other contenders out there.
Okay, sounds good.
We mentioned Modash earlier, a platform that really boasts about its data-driven approach and some pretty advanced features.
They do have a lot of data.
Yeah, from what we've gathered, Modash seems to have a strong emphasis on data, which can be appealing to certain brands.
Right.
They offer in-depth analytics and a really unique look-alike tool that helps brands find influencers who are similar to ones they've had success with in the past.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool tool.
Yeah, it is. And this is but their pricing starts at $99 per month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's quite a difference from Influencer's free model.
That's a big jump.
It is. And, that's a pretty hefty price tag, especially for smaller brands or those who are just dipping their toes into influencer marketing.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, even for larger brands, that cost needs to be justified.
Absolutely.
We took a look at some user feedback, and it seems like the price is a major sticking point for a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah, some even felt like they weren't getting enough bang for their buck.
I see.
And another thing that stood out was the limited trial period. They only offer a 14-day free trial, which might not be enough time to really explore all the features and figure out if it's the right fit.
Yeah, 14 days isn't a lot of time.
It's not.
Yeah.
So speaking of fit, some users have mentioned that Modash's filtering options could be more robust. They felt like they were spending too much time sifting through profiles that weren't quite right.
Interesting.
It's funny how those seemingly small details can really make a big difference in the overall user experience.
Oh, absolutely.
It really highlights the importance of digging deep and considering all angles before you commit to a platform.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, so now let's move on to Popular Pays. This platform really focuses on activating numerous influencer partnerships all at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Which sounds great in theory.
Yeah, it sounds efficient.
But as we dug into user reviews and feedback, some concerns started to pop up.
Like what?
Well, one of the most common complaints we saw was about the difficulty in finding truly high-quality influencers who really aligned with specific brand aesthetics.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. It seems like their focus on volume might sometimes come at the expense of quality.
That makes sense. I guess when you prioritize quantity, sometimes quality takes a hit.
Right. And then when we looked at their reviews on G2, we found quite a few negative comments. Things like issues with unresponsive or inactive influencers, difficulties canceling contracts, and just a general feeling that the platform wasn't quite living up to its promises.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's a good reminder that user feedback is so valuable when you're evaluating any platform. Those real-world experiences can provide insights that you just won't find in those glossy marketing materials or feature lists.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so let's recap for a sec. We've got Ainfluencer, the free platform, with a huge emphasis on transparency and security.
Got it.
We've got Modash, the data-driven platform, with a bit of a hefty price tag and some mixed reviews.
Right.
And then we've got Popular Pays, the volume-focused platform, with some potential quality and customer service issues.
It's a lot to take in.
It's quite a landscape to navigate, isn't it?
It really is, and it makes a deep dive like this all the more important. It's about more than just comparing features on paper.
Right.
It's about understanding the nuances, the user experiences, the potential drawbacks of each platform.
Exactly. So let's get back to Ainfluencer.
Okay.
And dive even deeper into what makes this platform so unique.
Sounds good.
We've touched on the free model and the AI-powered matching, but there's so much more to explore.
I'm all ears.
One of the things that really impressed me was Ainfluencer's commitment to building a truly global community.
Oh, that's great.
Their platform offers multilingual support covering 6 languages, with even more on the way. And get this, they even have an AI-powered video translation feature.
Wait, hold on. AI-powered video translation. What does that even mean?
It means that Ainfluencer can translate influencer videos into multiple languages.
No way.
Yes, and it adapts the tone and cultural nuances for different regions.
That's incredible.
It's a game changer for brands looking to expand their reach and connect with a global audience.
It's like something out of science fiction.
It really is, but it's real, and it's happening right now on Ainfluencer.
Wow.
It really opens up a world of possibilities for brands and influencers alike.
For sure.
And speaking of possibilities, Ainfluencer also has some pretty slick e-commerce integrations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a Shopify app that allows brands to launch campaigns and manage affiliate programs directly from their Shopify store.
That's so convenient.
It is. And they're also planning to integrate with other major e-commerce platforms like Magento WooCommerce, Shopplaza, and BigCommerce.
So they're covering all the bases.
They are. It's not just about finding influencers and collaborating on content. It's about driving real measurable results for your business.
Exactly.
And that's what truly sets Ainfluencer apart.
It's the whole package.
And they don't stop there. They also offer comprehensive performance analytics that track engagement, reach conversions, and ROI for each and every campaign.
So you can really see what's working and what's not.
Exactly. Data is king, right? You need those insights to make informed decisions and optimize your influencer marketing strategy.
Absolutely.
And Ainfluencer gives you the tools and the data to do just that.
It sounds like they've thought of everything.
They really have.
Love
Okay,
it.
I am getting pretty excited about Ainfluencer.
Me too.
But before we go any further, let's take a quick break and come back to explore even more of their amazing features after the break.
Sounds good. I'm ready for more.
We're back and ready to jump right back into the world of Ainfluencer.
Yeah, let's pick up where we left off.
Okay, so before the break, we were talking about some pretty amazing stuff like their AI-powered video translation, those slick e-commerce integrations.
Right.
But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
Ainfluencer also gives brands really detailed insights into influencers' past collaborations, reviews, and detailed audience demographics.
Yeah, they really believe in giving brands all the information they need.
It's all about empowering brands to make smart decisions and find those perfect partners.
Makes sense.
That level of transparency is so refreshing.
It really is.
It takes the guesswork out of influencer selection and helps build trust between brands and influencers.
Absolutely.
And speaking of trust, Ainfluencer also has a resolution center for mediating any disputes that might come up.
Oh, interesting.
It's like having a neutral third party to step in and help resolve any issues that might arise during a collaboration.
That's a great safety net to have, especially when you're working with influencers you haven't collaborated with before.
Right. It adds another layer of security and peace of mind. And for those brands who are looking to build long-term relationships with influencers, Ainfluencer has this curated list feature.
Oh, cool.
It allows brands to organize and manage potential brand ambassadors.
So you can create lists of influencers who really align with your brand values and who you see as, potential long-term partners.
Exactly. It's like building your own dream team of influencers.
That's a great way to put it.
And to streamline the entire process, they even offer AI-powered campaign creation and end-to-end management features.
So they're taking care of everything.
Pretty much, it's designed to really simplify influencer marketing, making it accessible to brands of all sizes and experience levels.
That's awesome.
It really is okay. But for comparison's sake, let's circle back to Modash for a moment.
Okay.
They're not free like Ainfluencer, but they do offer some unique features that might appeal to certain brands.
Sure.
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. Its AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200+ languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
Modash really leans heavily on data and analytics.
Oh, yeah. They're all about the data.
They provide brands with a super deep dive into influencer metrics and audience demographics.
I think they even have a tool that analyzes an influencer's audience sentiment.
So you can actually see how people are reacting to an influencer's content.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty insightful.
It can help brands gauge an influencer's overall brand safety and determine if they're a good fit, before they commit to a partnership.
That's smart.
Yeah.
But we can't forget that Modash comes with a price tag.
And it's not a small one.
No, their plans start at $99 a month, which could be a deal breaker for a lot of brands, especially when there's a free alternative like Ainfluencer, offering a similar level of data and insights.
Yeah, that's a tough sell.
And when we looked at user feedback, pricing was a recurring concern.
Not surprising.
Some users felt that Modash's features didn't quite justify the cost, especially when compared to Ainfluencer's, comprehensive free offerings.
Right.
And their trial period is only 14 days, which, again, might not be enough time to really evaluate the platform and make an informed decision.
It's a bit of a gamble.
It is, especially when you're committing to a monthly fee like that.
Another thing that came up in the comments on Modash's blog was a lack of transparency in their pricing structure. Some users felt like the different tiers and features were a bit confusing.
Oh, I see.
And that they weren't getting a clear picture of what they were actually paying for.
Yeah, transparency is so crucial, especially when you're dealing with financial commitments.
Definitely.
And when a platform isn't upfront about its pricing, it can be a bit of a red flag.
For sure.
Okay, so now let's turn our attention to Popular Pays.
All right.
They've really positioned themselves as the platform for brands who are looking to scale their influencer marketing efforts, quickly activating tons of partnerships all at the same time.
That sounds ambitious.
It does sound appealing, especially for brands with aggressive growth goals.
Right.
But when we dug a little deeper, we uncovered some potential issues.
Oh, what kind of issues?
One of the most common complaints we found in their G2 reviews was about the quality of influencers on the platform.
Oh, that's not good.
Several users mentioned struggling to find influencers who met their specific brand aesthetics or who produced really high-quality content.
It's that classic dilemma of quantity versus quality.
Exactly.
When a platform prioritizes volume and speed, it's not surprising that quality control might take a hit.
And another concern that popped up was the lack of responsiveness from some influencers on the platform.
Really?
Users reported instances where they reached out to influencers for collaborations but got no response.
That's so frustrating.
Or the response was delayed, making it hard to move forward with campaigns.
Yeah, when you're trying to launch a campaign, it is of the essence.
It is.
You need reliable partners who are responsive and engaged.
100%. And speaking of reliability, we also found some negative feedback about Popular Pay's customer service.
Oh, no.
Several G2 reviewers weren't happy with the support they received, citing slow response times and a lack of helpful solutions.
That's disappointing to hear.
Customer service is such a crucial part of any platform, especially one that involves financial transactions and your brand's reputation.
Absolutely.
It seems like Popular Pays has some work to do in addressing these concerns, especially when you compare their user feedback to influencers' consistently positive reviews.
Right.
Which highlight their responsive customer support team and their commitment to resolving issues quickly and efficiently.
That's a pretty stark contrast.
It is. Influencers proving that it's possible to offer a free platform without sacrificing quality or customer service.
Are you an influencer looking to land more deals and grow your income? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the free marketplace connecting you with thousands of brands on Instagram and TikTok. With no fees, subscriptions, or hidden costs, Ainfluencer.com is built to help you succeed. You keep 80% of every deal, and we handle the rest, from secure payments to resolving any disputes. Our AI-powered system matches you with the perfect campaigns based on your niche, audience, and engagement. Simply create a profile, showcase your work, and start collaborating with top brands in minutes. From paid posts and affiliate deals to content creation opportunities, Ainfluencer lets you manage it all in one place. And with tools to track your performance and build your reputation, you'll always stay ahead. Join Ainfluencer.com today and turn your creativity into profit free forever. Ainfluencer. Smart collaborations, endless opportunities.
They're setting a new standard.
They are. And it's worth noting that Ainfluencer is constantly evolving.
Oh, that's good to hear.
They're actively listening to user feedback and implementing new features based on the needs of their community.
So they're not just sitting back and resting on their laurels.
No, they're not. They're a platform that's truly committed to growth and improvement.
I like that.
It's inspiring to see a company that's so dedicated to its users.
It makes you feel like you're part of something special.
It does. And speaking of something special, Ainfluencer has this really cool feature. What is it? That allows brands to create and manage their own ambassador programs.
Oh, wow. So you're talking about building a loyal community of influencers who are passionate about your brand.
Exactly. And who are actively promoting your products or services.
That's influencer marketing gold right there.
It is. It's about fostering those authentic connections and building relationships that go beyond those one-off campaigns.
It's about the long game.
Exactly. And Ainfluencer makes it easy to do just that, They provide the tools and the platform to connect with influencers, manage collaborations, and track results.
It sounds like a game changer for brands who are looking to really elevate their influencer marketing strategy.
It really is. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've explored the ins and outs of influencer modash and popular pays.
Yeah, good overview.
We've seen the pros, the cons, and the potential pitfalls of each platform.
Definitely.
But now it's time to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What does the emergence of these platforms tell us about the future of influencer marketing?
It's clear that the influencer marketing landscape is evolving rapidly.
It is.
Brands are demanding more transparency, more data, and more control over their campaigns.
They want to be in the driver's seat.
Exactly.
And these platforms are responding to those demands, each in their own way.
That's right.
But one thing's for sure, influencer marketing is becoming more accessible, more sophisticated, and more data-driven than ever before.
It's an exciting time to be in this space.
Yeah, it really is fascinating to see how these platforms are shaping the future of influencer marketing. It's not just about connecting brands with influencers anymore.
Right. It's about so much more than that.
It's about giving them the tools and the data and the support to create campaigns that are really effective and impactful.
Definitely. And it's about empowering both brands and influencers.
Yeah.
Platforms like Ainfluencer are breaking down those barriers, making influencer marketing accessible to everyone you know, regardless of their budget or experience level.
That's what's so exciting about Ainfluencer. Their free model is a total game changer. It opens up so many possibilities for small businesses and startups.
Oh, yeah.
And even individual creators who, might not have had the resources to explore influencer marketing before.
It really levels the playing field.
It does.
And creates a more inclusive and diverse influencer marketing ecosystem.
For sure.
It's a win-win for everyone involved.
But, let's be real. There are some who might argue that a free platform could lead to a decrease in the quality of influencer marketing overall.
I could see that.
What are your thoughts on that?
It's a valid concern, but I think Ainfluencer has taken steps to address that risk. Their focus on transparency with those public reviews and those detailed influencer profiles really helps ensure accountability and quality control. Brands can make informed decisions based on, real feedback and insights.
It's like a self-regulating system.
Yeah.
Where the best influencers naturally rise to the top based on their performance and their reputation.
Exactly. And Ainfluencer's secure escrow system protects both brands and influencers,
Right.
ensuring a safe and trustworthy transaction.
For sure.
They've really created a platform that fosters trust, encourages collaboration, and rewards quality.
It's impressive.
And their commitment to innovation, constantly adding new features and listening to user feedback, that's huge.
It's inspiring to see a company that's so dedicated to its users.
It makes you feel good about using their platform.
It really does. This conversation has really highlighted the importance of doing your research before you commit to any influencer marketing platform.
Oh, absolutely.
There are so many options out there,
Tons.
each with its own strengths and weaknesses.
It's important to carefully consider your budget, your specific needs, and your overall marketing goals.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to experiment.
Exactly. Try out different platforms, see what works best for you, and always stay informed about the latest trends and innovations in the influencer marketing space.
Great advice. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one key takeaway you'd like our listeners to remember?
The influencer marketing landscape is evolving rapidly. Don't be afraid to embrace change, explore new possibilities, and find a platform that empowers you to achieve your goals.
Love it.
And remember, with platforms like Ainfluencer, you no longer have to break the bank to launch successful influencer marketing campaigns.
That's a great point. It's really a powerful message to end on. The future of influencer marketing is bright.
It is.
And with platforms like Ainfluencer leading the way, it's becoming more accessible and effective than ever before.
Absolutely.
So go out there, explore your options, and find the perfect platform to help you achieve influencer marketing success.
You got this.
That's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And be sure to check out Ainfluencer at www.ainfluencer.com. It's free, it's innovative, and it might just be the game changer you've been waiting for.